Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Anxiety Art Adventures. I hope all of you are having a wonderful day today. I am going to be doing a whip and chat on this beautiful canvas from Lazy River Wood Turning. This is the canvas. It's called Saved by the Turtle, and it's by Tabitha Lozano. And this is a licensed diamond painting kit that you can get from Lazy River Wood Turning. I'll have the link down below. This is a 50 by 65 centimeter, and it's got 33 colors. Absolutely love this kit. It's a nice break from confetti. There's a lot of color blocking, which I know some people don't enjoy, but for me, it's nice to take a break from confetti and work on color blocking. Okay, so that's what I'm working on. I am using my Extrovert pen from Lazy River Wood Turning, and I have a thin metal, I think it's a 9-placer in there. Yes, and this tray is from Uni Made. This was a gift from Stephanie at Lazy River. Very special to me. Then I've got 2 cover minders. This is from Cover Minders The Bond. It is a beautiful sea turtle. Absolutely love it. You know me. I love anything sea turtle. And then this one, I think this was a gift to me from someone. Honestly, I don't remember, or I might have purchased it, but yeah, very pretty, very pretty. And I don't actually use the cover minders the way they're supposed to be used because I have my canvas taped down to the light board. So I just have them sitting out. It is holding back the piece of plastic here, excuse me, but it's not underneath the canvas. Okay. Yeah, let's get going, y'all. Let's get going. So how is everyone doing? I hope everyone has had a great week. I know my week has been kind of hectic, and we'll get into all of that, and not in a bad way. Most of it's in a good way. Oh, and I forgot to say, I am using Randa's Crafty Corner Apple Cinnamon Putty in both my single placer and my multi-placer. Yeah, so let's see. Let me think. I'm trying to think of how my week went. Monday, basically it was, I'm trying to put my house back together after the painters have been here. We painted our den, our sunroom, our dining room, and I repainted our main hallway because the color that I had originally chosen, I don't care for. It was supposed to be like a really pale gray blue, and it just didn't, I don't know. In the sunlight, it looked almost like a baby blue. I didn't like it. And then at night, it almost looked like a dirty wall, if that makes sense. It wasn't fresh. So I had them repaint that the same color we painted our kitchen, which is it's like a beige, but it's got a hint of gray in it. I'm just trying to get the extra putty out of my tip because I just refilled it. Okay. Yeah, so I was trying to put my house back together. We had to move furniture back. And I had to, of course, I vacuumed everything because, when painters come in, even though they had drop cloths and stuff down, I mean, it was just dirt, sanding stuff. I just had to vacuum everything. So that's what I did Monday. And then Monday night, we moved a lot of furniture back where we had to, move it out of the room so that they could paint things. Yes. And then Tuesday I recorded my video, which I'll put up in the eye. It was a new to me company, the one with diamond art, and I ordered 2 kits from them. I actually had forgotten about them. I had ordered them a while ago, and because I'm assuming they came from either came from Europe or directly from the manufacturer in China. It took a little while to get here. So, hold on, I'm going to sneeze. I'm so sorry. Excuse me. So sorry. Yeah, but the kits were actually, I was pleasantly surprised. I wasn't sure what to expect. And I ordered a Sheena Pike. I think it was called Dream of the Sea Turtles. And then a Jasmine Beckett Griffith, which was Eve and Rib. Such a cute diamond painting of a skeleton and a fairy. Absolutely love it. Love it, love it, love it. So yeah, that's up in the eye if you want to check that out. But yeah, so I unboxed that and was pleasantly surprised at the quality. Just from what I can tell, the quality of the canvases are good. They're sticky. I know, I think it was Katie with Diamonds and Washi has had some issues with the glue on her canvas from that company. So I'm hoping that isn't the case with mine. So we shall see. I will keep you posted on that whenever I decide to start that. I am going to put a poll up for my Sugar Sassy members to choose between a couple of canvases, which one I am going to work on after I'm done with this beautiful turtle. So yeah, so they get to choose. Yes. Let's see. Okay, and then Wednesday, I had my therapy appointment with my brand new therapist. For those of you that didn't know, I'm in therapy for anxiety, depression, and agoraphobia. And my old therapist, she actually left. She left the practice that I'm with, that I'm using, which I was really upset about because she and I had a really good relationship. And hold on, I'm trying to line these up. They're not lining up the way I want them to. I don't have my light board on and I can't see, so I'm working with natural daylight here. Anyway, so she left and I needed to get a new therapist. So the psychiatrist that prescribes my medicine, she matched me up with a new therapist that I actually had a session with on Wednesday. And let me tell you, she's very different from my previous therapist, but in a very refreshing way. She's more about like feelings, if that makes sense. She really wants to get into how certain things from my past have, molded me into who I am today. And I've had some, trauma in my life, and we went over that a little bit, and we're going to dive deeper into that throughout my sessions with her, because she really feels that due to some of the trauma that I've had, I wouldn't say it's what's caused my anxiety, but it's definitely triggered it, if that makes sense. I hope it does. Anyway, so I had my first session with her. It was a little over an hour. It was refreshing. I was really nervous though, because Adam took Wednesday off and was here because we were getting a new piece of furniture for the house. We were getting a new console for our television in the den because our old one, it was old, and every time we moved it, like, it was one of those put it together type pieces of furniture. We had it for a really long time when we had just moved into this house. So I was like, okay, let's just get a new one. So Adam was so nice. He found a really nice piece of furniture that was already put together, and he had the furniture company, he paid to actually have them come in and put it where we wanted it to be. Can't answer that right now. Hold on one second. Actually, let me answer it. No, I'm not going to answer it. Sorry. Of course, I get phone calls as soon as I start. As soon as I start doing this. All right, hold on one second. 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. I decided to go ahead and take that phone call. Yes. Unfortunately, there was another death in my family, and I'm waiting to hear if my aunt and uncle are coming into town. We're still waiting to hear plans and all of that. So, yeah, and it's not someone that I knew very well. I think I had met this person once or twice. It's on my aunt and uncle's side of the family. It was my uncle's nephew that passed away suddenly. So we're just kind of waiting to hear what the plans are, because my aunt and uncle, they live in Alabama, but my uncle's family is from here in Virginia. So we don't know. We just don't know anything yet. So yeah, so waiting to hear. So what was I saying? Right, new therapist. Really, really enjoyed my session with her. She's very different, like I said, from my previous therapist. My previous therapist was very textbook. She really got into like the clinical side of things, and wanted to do testing and actual techniques of how to handle anxiety. So I definitely have good techniques of, what to do when I feel panic attacks coming on and things like that. This new therapist is more, like I said, let's delve into your background and kind of pinpoint, what triggers the anxiety, and that way I can kind of tell more so than I can now, warning signs, so to speak. I think I've got a pretty good handle on it, but with the holidays coming up, they're so stressful for me because we are going to host people here. Actually, y'all are seeing this on a Friday, but I'm recording it on Thursday. So a week from today, we're having a bunch of people come over here. So I've got to get my house together. It's going to be crazy. In the middle of all of that, we're having people over on the 20th of November, which is a Sunday. And on the 17th of November, which is a Thursday, Sean is moving into a new apartment. And I'm going to go over there with him that Thursday. When he gets his keys, I'm going to clean his apartment for him, because no offense to anyone that is a male in their 20s, their idea of cleaning is not my idea of cleaning. So I've got, he bought, a bottle of Clorox cleanup and Windex and, a Swiffer sweeper thingy, the wet jet. So I am just going to clean the apartment while he makes some runs back and forth between his old apartment and his new and his new apartment. So it's going to be really busy for me next week. I'm going to try to get all my videos for the week done. Probably on Monday, I'll probably record both videos for Wednesday and Friday if I can. Yeah, it's going to be busy. So yeah, so that's what's going to go on next week, is just getting everything ready for that. Grocery shopping, I've got to get some stuff for the house. My mom and sister, they're going to make all the food and bring it. I just have to provide all of the drinks and, alcohol and there was something else she had on the list for me. I don't remember, but um, we're very list oriented. So my mom makes a list way ahead of time of who brings what and who's in charge of what, which I really like because I'm very OCD personality. So yes. So yeah, so that's next week, and then for actual Thanksgiving Day, we're going to go to Adam's parents' house, which, um, you know, it'll be fine. Adam's family, they're very, very religious. Um, they're Pentecostal, so they just they're more religious than what I am. I mean, Adam and I we're Christians and we're baptized. We're actually Baptist, um, but they're like they're way over the top in my opinion. So sometimes it gets a little uncomfortable, but we still have fun and we get to see his side of the family. So that's where we're going to be Thanksgiving Day, and then the day after Thanksgiving, we're going to my dad's house. Um, and this is how we have to do it when you've got divorced families, and then my sister and I are both married, so we have our husbands' families to see. It's just the best way to work it out is to split up the days, so it's not all trying to go to all these different places the same day. We tried that for a few years and it was just exhausting. We'd have to start like really early in the morning at one place, and then in the afternoon go to another place, and then in the evening go to the third place, like just for dessert and drinks. It was a lot. It was a whole lot. So we decided to break it up into different days, which really has worked out well. It really has. So yes. So let me know, what are your plans for Thanksgiving if you celebrate Thanksgiving. Let me know if you're traveling. Are you staying home? Are you going to an island to get away from all of it? I know Randy had talked about, her and her husband were talking about just going to Mexico and saying, screw it, we're just gonna get out of town. I wish I could do that. Yes. But anyway, so yeah, let me know what everybody's doing over the holidays. And then I can't believe Christmas is coming up. Oh my goodness. I haven't even started Christmas shopping yet. My family, they are just bugging the heck out of me for Christmas ideas. And honestly, it's like, I don't know. I don't know what I want. Adam and I are very blessed that we don't, really need anything. And I'm uncomfortable asking people for things or creating, lists saying, here's what I want. I don't know. It's always made me uncomfortable. I feel like, and I know it's not, but I feel like it's almost greedy in a way. And that's just me being me. It just makes me feel a little weird. Yeah, but Christmas will be coming up, and then we have to, split that up as well between all the families. But it'll be good to spend time with everybody, and I'll get to see my eldest nephew. He's going to be home from college. He's doing really well. He's at, what is it called? He's in Missouri. He's at, I think it's the University of, what is it? Washington University, but it's in Missouri. I can't remember. But he's doing really well. He enjoys, believe it or not, he enjoys math. He's just so smart and so excellent at math and science. Don't know yet what he wants to be. I think he wants to teach. I think that was the last conversation we had. But yeah, I'm really thrilled he's doing well. And then my middle nephew is a senior in high school, and he has been looking at colleges. Hasn't decided yet which college he's going to go to. And then my youngest nephew just turned 16 this month, and he is going to be driving in February, which this is really different from when I got my driver's license. When I turned 16, and this was many, many years ago, when you turn 16, you got your driver's license on your birthday, and you could, drive without, an adult in the car with you. Well, now, at least here in Virginia, he turned 16 in the beginning of November, and he can't get his actual driver's license until February. Yeah, so he has to wait 3 months after his birthday to get his actual driver's license. He's got his learner's permit, so he can, drive with my sister and, her husband and that kind of thing. But there has to be an adult in the car with him right now. So my mom, she always lets him drive her car, and it's like, yikes, you got to be careful about that because, he's not on her insurance. So if he wrecks her car, it's like, ooh, is that covered? I don't think so. Yeah, but anyway, it's just the point I'm trying to make, long story short, is it's just amazing to see how much they've grown. I remember holding each one of them in the hospital the day they were born, watching them grow up into, just the talented, smart men that they are. And it's really awesome. It's really awesome. So I live vicariously through my sister. I don't have children. So whenever I get a pang, for I want to be around kids or whatever, I just call my sister and be like, hey, I'm going to take a kid out for a coffee or something. And then, it's like after a few hours, like, okay, you ready to go home now? Yep. Okay, great. So it's quite nice. And don't get me wrong, I really enjoyed helping my sister when she had the kids, and when they were babies, and I enjoyed helping with that. But it was also very nice to be able to just hand the child back when I was done, and be able to go home to my non-child house. So and that's, some people just have chosen not to have children, and that is perfectly fine. I'm very proud of myself for making the responsible decision that I did not want to have children. There are a lot of people in this world that had children when they didn't want children, and I feel that's, my personal opinion, if you don't want to have kids, it's perfectly fine. And that's totally your decision. And I don't regret my decision, and Adam doesn't either. So we have our kitties and our little Bella. So our pets are our kids, which I am thrilled with. Yes. So the other exciting news is I quit smoking cigarettes. There are a lot of people probably that didn't know I smoked. I didn't really talk about it. But I smoked for a very long time, since I was a teenager. And I finally decided it was time to quit. I was starting to notice myself feel bad, and it was just starting to take a toll on my body. So I researched a lot of things, and I talked to a very good friend of mine about vaping, and went ahead and gave it a shot. So I'm happy to say that as of October 27th, I have not had any cigarettes, and I am vaping. The vapes do have nicotine in them, but it's, and I'm not saying it's good for you. I'm not saying it's good for you. I don't encourage anyone to, become addicted to nicotine. But I feel like the vaping is better for you than a cigarette, because you're not having the tar that's, that coincides with the cigarette. So anyway, long story short, I haven't had a cigarette since October 27th. So I'm really happy about that. Adam is super thrilled. My mom is happy. I have not told my dad yet. He is actually traveling right now. So I'm waiting for them to get back, and I'll tell him in person. This is something that he has wanted me to do for so many years. He's really against it, and I know he's just going to be absolutely thrilled. So I'm very happy to tell him, but I want to tell him face to face. So I probably won't get to tell him until we go over there for Thanksgiving. But yeah, so I just want to say for anyone that is, struggling with trying to quit, I know how hard it is. I do. I struggled for many, many years trying to quit. And for me personally, it just got to a point where I just had to. I just felt I had to because it, I just had to. I just wasn't feeling good. I knew it was time. Um, so I just want you to know, anybody that's trying to quit, I know it's hard, and just keep trying. And for those of you that have quit, congrats. I'm proud of you, Shug. Proud of you. So, yeah. And I've had some people ask me, does it bother you being around it? I'd say right now it bothers me a little bit just because it's like out of sight, out of mind kind of thing. And then once I smell it or see a cigarette, it's like I almost get that, okay, do I want to have a cigarette? And then I just like remove myself from the situation and then I'm fine. So I think right now, just because I just recently quit, I think just being away from it's probably the best thing for me. But yeah, I'm super, super proud of myself. My therapist was so excited. Both of them, they were just like, "Oh my gosh, that's so great." Um, you know, so yeah, I've had a lot of support about it. So yay, 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 yay. Okay, what else is going on? Let's see. This weekend, I'm gonna take my nephew out for his birthday. We were supposed to take him out. The youngest nephew. We were supposed to take him out last weekend, but he was not feeling well and had a cold um, all of last week. So he didn't want my mom and I to get sick. So we rescheduled for this Saturday. So we're going to take him out to a nice lunch. And then I'm excited because my mom and I are actually going to go and frame some of our diamond paintings. We're going to go to Michael's and use some of our, coupons. And she is going to frame her first diamond painting she did through Craftably, the little sea turtle, the crab. And I am going to get my diamond painting from TSA that was a gift, a custom of Blue, my rat terrier that passed away. I'm going to get that framed, which I've needed to get it framed for a long time. I just haven't. So we're going to go and do that on Saturday. That'll be absolutely fun. And I always love spending time with my mom. So much fun. So much fun. She's a trip. Love her to death. So yeah, so that is what my plans are. And then Sunday, really just still working on probably trying to get the house put together for everybody coming over. And yeah. I think that's it. So I'm trying to think of what else I have to talk about. Oh, so I have a lot of diamond paintings that I haven't unboxed, just because I feel like that's all I've been doing on my channel is unboxing. So let me know in the comments below if you want to see them. There are a lot of Christopher Lavelle kits I haven't unboxed, and just some other random ones that I'm finding that I just never unboxed. So I don't know how people feel about looking at that are older and that may or may not be still available. I don't know if that, I don't know. So let me know. Let me know in the comments down below. Yeah. So I am going to keep working on this canvas, and I have so many WIPs, y'all. I think I have 8 WIPs now. Yeah, lots of WIPs. Probably need to work on my WIPs, but at the same time, I'm in the mindset of, you know what? If I want to work on something, who cares? I'm just going to open it up and and kit it up. And especially if it's in baggies, I don't have to kit it up. I'll just keep it in, the little plastic bag that keeps all the baggies, and I can just dig through and work out of the baggies, so to speak. Yeah, so if I see something that I want to work on, okay, what else? But like I said, I'm going to choose like probably 3 or 4 different kits and let my channel members, my Sugar Sassy channel members, help me choose which one to work on. I was going to work on a holiday themed painting, but then it's like, do I really want to do that? Because I'm not going to finish it in December, not with everything I have going on and, the holidays and stuff. I'm just not going to have it finished. And then, yeah, that's going to be another WIP. But again, who cares? If it's something you want to work on, just work on it. Doesn't matter. Some people can only work on one kit at a time, and I understand that. I used to be that way. And then others are like, I want to work on a new kit, be a serial starter. And that's perfectly fine too. It's whatever makes you happy. It's whatever makes you happy. And I've learned that life is too short to stress out over little things like, oh my gosh, should I start a new diamond painting or finish the one that I have? You know what? You want to start it? Start it, show. Start it. Start it. And if you don't finish it, you don't finish it. Put it to the side. Start another one. Whatever makes you happy. Whatever makes you happy. So, all right. Well, I am going to end this here. I think I'm going to go do some more housework. I need to do some laundry. But yeah, I'm absolutely loving this canvas so far. Here, I will zoom out a little bit so you can see canvas. Oh, I had my light pad on. I am so sorry. I hope that didn't bother you. Ooh, I turned it on during break while I was talking on the phone. But yeah, I've gotten all of this done over here. I'm almost finished this square. And it's going great. I am doing a lot of single placing. I'm actually enjoying the single placing. I don't know why. I can't tell you why, but the colors in this kit are absolutely beautiful. It's just fabulous. Absolutely love it. So definitely check out Lazy River Wood Turning. They have canvases still available. I'll have that link down below, as well as a link for Saban and her beautiful cover minders, a Muni-Made link for trays. Yeah, and I think that's it. So yes, look at the little turtle. You can see his little face. Look at his little face. Oh my goodness. Isn't he cute? Yes. Oh my gosh. Absolutely love it. And I ordered the flamingo and the manatee. In fact, I'm supposed to get those today, I think. Yay. So I can't wait to unbox those as well. Yeah, so definitely check them out. All right. I hope everybody has a great weekend. Relax, do something for yourself, and try not to stress about little things. And yeah, I will see you on Monday for my live at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I will see all of you then. Bye, guys.